What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jesse Lorianti, and today I'm going to be unboxing Red Sonja. Right before we get around to this, I just finished the Red Hood unboxing for Prime 1, and this is why this little conversation is in there, because I've already completed it. But Prime 1 just released a bunch of photos from Wonder Festival. We all know Wonder Festival is huge, and it's where Prime 1 always showcases some of the sickest stuff they've got. They have a Lobo from Injustice 2, they got a Deathstroke from Injustice 2, they got a Batman from Nightfall, Jean-Paul, or Jean-Paul, whatever you guys call him. I love Nightfall, and actually, one of my very first comics I ever read was from Nightfall. It had that exact Batman, Azrael of the Bat, jumping up and trying, he's like jumping up at a Bruce Wayne in a wheelchair who was covering like, and those stories resonate with me on a whole different level. I mean, that was my first exposure, other than little kid storybooks, but that was my first exposure to Batman in the comics. So, as you can imagine, I'm super stoked about this Batman. Insanely stoked. I think his suit is badass. I know he's not Batman, but I mean, he is dope. Anyway, let's turn the tides back to this. So you guys saw that I unboxed a Red Sonja from TB League. Loved it. But we had been waiting for this Red Sonja. We want Tarna too from Heavy Metal, or Tarna, whatever you would call her. But it's a funny story. Karen and I had actually been drinking one night, and we had been sitting on the fence for this Red Sonja for a little while, and after a couple beers, we ended up pulling the trigger on Red Sonja, Killer Croc, Arkham Origins, and then I swear there was one more. I don't remember quite right now, but yeah. We love Red Sonja. We like all the girls that Sideshow produces. I think their new X-Men line looks really cool with Mystique and Rogue and Emma Frost and all those. But after seeing what Prime 1's got coming to the table, I don't think I'll be buying those. I was debating it earlier today, but no, not after what I just seen from Prime 1. But anyway, let's keep it on Red Sonja. I'm super excited. I missed out on the first one. I could have got her after retail and all that. Actually, there were two of them, and I didn't pull the trigger on them at the time. Back then, I just didn't have the funds to buy them all, so that's why I'm super excited about this one. We got the exclusive edition, so she has like a tarp cape, like a cloth, mixed media cape, or not cape so much, like a poncho type thing. But I've been sitting on this for a while now. Let's go ahead, let's get her open. Alright, so it is nice that Sideshow Collectibles is starting to include a instruction list right here. Just a little one, not like a Prime 1 instruction list or anything, but it still helps. I remember some of the first premium format statues I bought. I'd have to go in and Google their reference pics on their website just to try to see what I was doing. Alright, got number 551 out of 1500. Not bad. I think it's really cool that Sideshow's been branching out into a bunch of different girl statues. Not that I'm going to be buying most of them, but they have that female Terminator, really cool. Heavy Metal. You know, I really want to see a fact too. Come on. Basically the main character of Heavy Metal 2000. Julie... her last name is escaping me right now, but I still remember when I was a kid and that movie was coming out. I was so excited. I've been reading the comics the magazine for a little while at that point. Really young. Basically, It was a way to see some cartoon boobs and your parents didn't know you were looking at them. Oh, wow. All right. Product inside. Telling us right here. Oh, cool. Look at this pelt. That is so cool. Look at this little sack of gold or something. All right. Ah, shit, it's gonna be amazing. All right. Let's go ahead and get this base out. Put this decapitated head right on the base. That is badass. Look at that. Look at that eyeball in there. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that blood. Oh, you can see his spine and his throat hole. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom. I really need to make an effort to start showing you guys the bottom because it's something I always forget. But, oh, that is so cool. All right. Really like that base. Let's go ahead and pull her out next. Wow. Look at her. Dang. Look at the detail in her armor. You know, for some reason, this really makes me want to play some Skyrim. This is obviously right here where the belt and the pelt's going to cover. Look at these boots. Well, these, the armor. Look at the blood. Wow. Looks really good on camera, too. This is some really great detail. Wow. Very cool. Very nice. I am already blown away by this statue, and I haven't even gotten it all put together. All right. She's definitely much smaller and fits more in the picture than all the Prime 1 statues. Let's go ahead and take a look at these instructions. Let's get this on her right now. So, wants it going around her like this. I still remember once upon a time ago I had all the Hot Toy Resident Evil figures. And oh my god, were they a pain in the ass to get all the little belts and stuff on. Alright, so let's find the little hole. Wants us to fasten the belt around her. The little, oh, there we go. Which will go through the belt, went through pretty well. Alright. Very cool. Ah, she's looking good. Belt covers up her butt a little bit. Alright. Look at this battle axe. The blood detail on this is really amazing. Ah. You know, it's crazy because you got the statues you know you're going to love, and you got the ones you like a lot, and then you expect them to be good, but every once in a while they just blow you away. That's how the Iron Studios Batman and Bane diorama was. I was not expecting what I got, and it blew me away. And this one is definitely amazing. Whew, this is literally metal right here. An arrow. Very cool. We get 3 of them. You know, I don't quite remember where they go. Maybe I do. Alright. They're gonna go in her face, is what it's saying. One right there. Let's take a look here. Oh, wow. One goes in this guy's eye. And where does our third one go? Oh no, the sword goes in this guy's eye. That's my bad. See? I make mistakes all the time. Alright, you know... Oh. Wonder if that's correct. I literally don't think those holes would be for anything else, but I mean, we will find out. Alright. So, here's the hand that's going to be holding the other piece of the battle axe. Very cool. Let's go ahead and pop that right in there. So this is what I was telling you guys about. It's like a flag, basically, and it's like a poncho or something or another. We'll have to look it up and we'll see how it goes on her. But I know it just wraps right over her. I know she can wear it. Pretty sure this is what made her exclusive, not 100% sure. I think it is, but you can see some blood spray on here. It's very cool, very nice. I like it. I still remember one of my first premium formats, other than Batman, was Boba Fett. I went hunting for Boba Fett forever. And I always liked the detail they put into that. Very first premium format Boba Fett. He was so good, I've never actually went looking for another one. I wanted to get the Empire Strikes Back one, but I was like, man, you gotta, because Boba Fett's awesome, but I mean, he's the same every time. You gotta kind of draw the line at 1. I know some people might think that sounds crazy, but alright, look at that. Oh, that is cool. Wow, I gotta tell you guys, this statue is blowing me away. Let's go ahead and put this in where it goes. Let's take this off and make sure we do this right. Alright, insert battle axe through hair. And connect. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we gotta put her head on first. Oh yeah, you can see right here. Probably alleviates some of the stress. Beautiful face. We can all thank Karen for us owning Red Sonja, because she definitely championed this one. Wow, it's so good. So, let's see here. It's basically just a circle. There's no right way or wrong way. We're going to insert it right through the hair. It's going to go right in here. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Wow. Go ahead. That's everything from her. Oh, wow. That is a really nice statue. Wow. I think, to be honest, this one got me more excited than the red hood. I love the red hood. statue, but this is something unique. The Red Hood definitely had less to put together than this one, but look at this. This captures her and all of her essence. Look at that thing. Wow. She is so cool. You can see the head right down in here. So it goes right in. All right. Back of her. This animal pelt is amazing. You can see where the axe goes right through the hair. See her sword sheath or whatever you'd call that. Wow. And the arrows stick out of the base very nicely. Look at the guy's head right through here. That is so cool. Definitely an awesome feature on this statue. This statue actually so exciting that it made me feel like when I first started buying these statues. You know, I think actually one of my very first ones might have been Leonidas from 300. Maybe that's why, because he had the arrows. These were plastic and flaky. These ones are nice and metal. I think one of the first females I owned was either Jessica Rabbit or Vampirella. I still have both of them to this day. I don't really sell much of anything I get. Alright, take one more look at the front. It's funny because Karen actually told me she thinks the pelt is supposed to be to the side to show her butt a little more because she saw someone on Instagram like that. I was explaining to her that's when it's a naked statue, they're supposed to be naked, but when they're clothed, you're just kind of perverted when you're holding it off to the side. I get it. It's funny and all, but it's like when you get your Catwoman and you ruin her by unzipping her suit a little farther and it's not meant to be. I mean, this statue is just, it's class. I mean, look at it. This all the way. I think I'm going to end up playing Skyrim again after this, but that's the essence. Oh man, I love it. You asked me if I would recommend this. 10 out of 10. One of the best statues so far. And I mean, I love my Thomas Wayne and I like all those, but this one just, it's got so much going on. The sword into the eye, the arrows sticking off. Her boots are amazing with the blood, as you can see here in the video. The animal pelt hanging off crooked on her hip. I mean, everything about it. Amazing. Look at even her shoulder pad like I was showing you guys. And the little braid in her hair. Alright everyone. I did some quick examination. And for what I've seen, as it comes around, we come up under. We just have to put this little piece right through here. Basically. And then we just work with it, make it look a little more natural. It goes right across her. Let's go ahead and take a look at her behind. So she basically drapes this over herself. We want it to look as natural as we can. There we go. We can just... she looks cool even with that on. I mean, so I do believe it is what made her exclusive, having this, like, this flag. As you see, it definitely makes her look cool, I'll tell you that. I actually think I will take full advantage of having the exclusive and put this on her. Kind of adds just a little extra layer. Some people don't like mixed media. I do. I fully enjoy it. That was one of the first things I ever liked about the Batman, or the Joker. He was the first premium format that came out of the DC line where it was a statue wearing clothes. How cool is that? But yeah. So this is what it looks like. It's all tattered. It's very cool. Just adds a little more to her, to be honest. All right. Let's see it right here. How it looks behind her. It's very cool. So I don't know. You know what, guys? We'll decide it together. I can't really decide it right now. So go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what you like more, with the little the little tarp cape on or off. And we'll go from there. I do like it on. It is cool. It's a nice accessory. It does make me happy that this was my first Red Sonja. I know that there was the one where she was carrying a decapitated head. There was the one where she had killed a giant snake. And then there's this one. I think this one is quite amazing. But we'll see what Sideshow's got in store for us in the future. I did miss out on that second Lady Death with her and the scythe, and I really like that one. I might have to try to pick it up in the second market. But for now, I can wait. But again, guys, let's try this out one more time. If you liked this video, please hit the like and subscribe. You can find me over on Instagram at wins720. And I hope you enjoyed this and keep buying toys.